Welcome back to part 2 of Stockpot 6 refining series of videos, and we're going to start out with this big jug of stuff here. Just wanted to show you. If you look down at the bottom down there, looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff precipitated out on the bottom of this beaker. So I think what we're going to do first is try to get this out of here, out of this liquid. Before I go any further, a couple questions on the comment section. Part 1, these are the old Stockpot buckets. I put a little bit of aqua regia in there, covered them up, and recovered all the material out of these 2 buckets that was stuck to the walls. And then I added them to my new Stockpot here for next time. And I've changed the date on this to reflect the correct year. One of the other questions was there some silver chloride in my gold refining stock pots, and I try to keep silver out of my gold refining stock pots. This is my silver refining waste stock pot. It's full of copper so that any residual metals in my silver refining solutions go into this bucket. I do not put my silver refining waste solutions in my gold refining stock pots. They are kept separate. So now what we'll do is we'll collect the solids in this big beaker right here in a filter paper. This is going to take a while because I got to pull all this liquid through this filter. This stuff is pulling through very quickly. Let me get in here and test this stuff with some Stannis and see what we got going on in this solution that we're getting rid of. And I don't see a whole lot of precious metals in that solution that we're filtering the gold out of right now, so it's probably going to be just a waste solution. Very close to the bottom of this beaker to reveal the solids that we got in there. But for right now, what I'm going to do is reach back in here and get some of this solution on a piece of filter paper. And now what we'll do is do a status test on that stuff back there. Let's see what we got going on here. See any reaction at all. So I think that solution back there in the back is devoid of precious metals. It's just a waste solution now. I'll rinse this with a little distilled water. There's our solids. Transfer this filter with our solids in it into this beaker. This is the waste solution that we just filtered off of those solids, and I'll end up adding this to my stock pot. Now we'll take this out, bubble some air through it, and any precious metals that remain in that waste solution we'll cement out on a copper for our next refining. Now let's get the fume hood cleaned up. I'm going to take these two solutions out of here and get them out of the way for now. Now what we'll do is add some hydrochloric acid to this filter. It's about 200 milliliters. Now I'll add some sulfuric acid just in case we've got any lead in here. Just a little bit. Now let's stick it up here on the heat. Start putting a little bit of heat to it. Now we'll add some nitric acid from Aqua Regia in there. Try to get that material to dissolve. Some hot Aqua Regia. It's 9 milliliters of nitric acid. Got it all to dissolve. I've got the fumes gone out of there, so I'm going to pull it down off the heat now. We'll let this cool off. Precipitate out the gold with some stump out. Here we go. Set the gold up on the heat and boil it to get it to settle out quickly for us. off the heat now. Let it cool off. Pour off this last rinse. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get this little bit of gold here down into a melt dish. Here's our little gold button. I stamped SREET on it. I couldn't get the full Sweet Tips name on there. It's probably 98% pure gold, 99% maybe. We'll offer this for sale on my eBay site. Weighs 5.8 grams. It's probably going to have a little bit of platinum group metals and copper in there with it. All right, this will conclude part 2 of Stock Pot 6 refining series of videos. Thank you for watching.